All right, we are back with more question time at ArgueLab, here with Jay Heinrichs, author of Thank You for Arguing. So this week, it looks like we have it might be a follow-up question to last week when we talked about idioms. And we have someone asking, when you find a fork in the road, take it. Who said that, and is it a figure of speech? But that's an idiom, isn't it?
Yeah, very good, Christina. That is an idiom. An idiom being a figure of speech that's a collection of words that have meaning all its own. So when you find a fork in the road, take it is a wonderful kind of idiom called a Yogiism. A Yogiism is a kind of nonsensical...
Yeah, code for it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it does. You know, there's like a deeper wisdom behind it, which makes it so wonderful. And this is named after...
Yogi Berra?
Yogi Berra.
Oh.
Not Yogi Berra, not the cartoon character. The cartoon character was named after Yogi Berra, famous baseball coach and player.
I didn't know that.
And who had this marvelous way of screwing up English and that ended up with a higher wisdom. And I have to tell you, I cheated. I saw these questions in advance. So, because I have such a terrible memory...
Broke into the question database!
I broke into the question database.
Oh, no!
And
create a new password other than I love Ryan Gosling. Pretty obvious.
Yeah, you really.
Yeah.
Your creepy love for Ryan Gosling was what got me hacking into your piece of paper. Anyway,
no secret.
So, so I printed out some Yogiisms just because they're so much fun. So Yogi Berra said, "Nobody goes there anymore. It's too crowded." And which absolutely makes sense and makes no sense at the same time. Okay, you can observe a lot just by watching. Which is true. It's deja vu all over again. You've heard that. That is so common.
Yeah, I know that one.
And it's sooner or later a cliche becomes embedded in the language and becomes an idiom. So idioms kind of have to grow past their awkward adolescence of cliche into becoming just universally accepted so that people don't even smile or groan or whatever they do. It's deja vu all over again. If you don't know where you are going, you will wind up someplace else.
That is very true.
That's true. And then he also said baseball is 90% mental, the other half is physical. Which is true. You have to give 140% or whatever the math is. Okay, and then finally, he actually was really good at malapropisms, which are ways of screwing up the language by misappropriating terms, like using the wrong word.
Oh, okay.
And in ways that made a higher sense. So he's also famous for saying it's after a spectacular loss of a baseball game, it's not the heat, it's the humility. Isn't that great? He was a genius at language by screwing it up. And I think it should give us all hope if we don't have perfect grammar all the time or if we use the wrong word for something. Now and then, our brain is trying to achieve a higher wisdom through those screw-ups. Yogi Berra, nobody ever did it better.
All right. Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and put them in the comments below or go straight on over to ArgueLab.com. I'm Christina Fox of ArgueLab, and thank you for arguing.
No, this isn't an argument.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. It's just contradiction.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It is not.